We are starting off with a very fun time now. We have a new restaurant in our kitchen, Canvas, at 1206 on Hurdle Avenue, making ratatouille for us. We have Chef Kevin, who's actually going to make the ratatouille, and then we have owner, who was Steve McCarthy. We were chatting before. Such an interesting story. Let's talk about that first. You're British. I happen to speak British as well, so we can talk and understand each other.
Yes, we can.
Tell us about how you came straight from London over to Buffalo.
Straight from London, yeah, straight to Buffalo, pretty much to start the restaurant and the live entertainment venue, Canvas.
All right, explain Canvas at 1206. Let's start with the name.
Okay, well, the name pretty much comes from the fact that Canvas is a blank expression for the creativity of food, music, and art and entertainment.
Okay, and 1206 is...
1206, the address.
Yeah. And what takes place? What kind of food do you have? And you also have entertainment.
Yeah, well, I suppose it's kind of like a modern American food, and we have a lot of entertainment. We have comedy on a Monday with Kristen Becker and Jamie Bono hosting. And then we have live jazz on Fridays and Saturdays. We're starting a neo-soul evening on Tuesdays.
What is neo-soul?
Neo-soul is kind of like contemporary R&B with a kind of soul flavour. And we'll be having kind of themed food with that evening, so we'll have some soul food.
And we should say that you are the musician, the artiste in the relationship. Your wife is the foodie. And of course, Kevin's the talent, as I like to call him.
Yeah.
He is the talent. He's the maker
talent
behind the food.
I know nothing.
You know, I doubt that. We're going to keep you here. We're going to talk more about the restaurant a little bit later on. But right now, let's give folks an ingredient list. Can we pull that up again on what people need to get together to make the ratatouille?
The ratatouille is just a bunch of all vegetables. I have celery, carrots, red onions, white onions, yellow peppers, orange peppers, zucchini, summer squash,
You have pretty much everything that you can find in the garden aisle.
That's right. And it's so healthy for you. And then we just mix everything together and serve it over a nice angel hair pasta.
Easy?
Easy. Very easy.
And how much time do you think it's going to take us?
It's going to take 25 minutes at the most.
Okay, excellent. We'll get started in our next segment. We'll also talk more about Canvas at 1206 on Hurdle. Right now, though, we're going to toss it back into our newsroom with our web producer, Emily Lenihan. And what are you talking about this morning? All right, welcome back. We are in the kitchen and we are making ratatouille, as in the movie Ratatouille. We have Canvas at 1206, first time in our kitchen. Chef Kevin now is chopping things up, preparing. We have the owner too, Steve, and we're going to start with Kevin. You're just chopping it up. Any size that makes it most successful?
I do it a medium dice so everything cooks evenly. And
you know, everybody doesn't like the same kind of vegetables, and you have pretty much everything. You have peppers, onions, celery, squash, zucchini, mushrooms, eggplant. Is there something that's key to ratatouille if they want to expel something?
No, everything. It's a poor man's vegetable stew. So what's nice is you can use any kind of vegetables that you like to use.
Okay.
And I mean, I like putting my fresh herbs in there, and that's what really brings it all out.
Fresh herbs such as?
Rosemary, thyme, basil, fresh basil, and that's it.
You use fresh rather than like
dried, yes.
You had to.
Yes,
Does it make a difference in terms of
Oh,
flavor?
it makes a total difference.
Okay. And this is something that the ratatouille is offered at the restaurant?
Yes, it is.
Slash entertainment club?
Yep.
Yes.
Music venue.
Music venue. All right, give us an example.
And a gallery also. We have a
art gallery?
We have a gallery wall. At the moment, we're showing an artist called Cheryl Gorski, which is a study of the Lafayette Tap Room, blues artists at the Lafayette Tap Room. Okay,
we're going to continue on in our next segment, finishing up the ratatouille, which you told me was easy.
Yes.
And we're going to talk more about some of the events coming up at Canvas 1206.
Chef Kevin. Yep.
You are the one behind the stove right now.
Yes.
We're in our home stretch for the ratatouille, and it smells fantastic.
Delicious, don't it?
I had to eat 2 chocolate eggs just in anticipation of this because I was so hungry. My stomach was growling so much. So let's take a look, show folks exactly what it looks like right now, and tell them what you did.
What I did is I heated up my pan, get it nice and hot, and then I just took some garlic and threw some garlic in there first.
With some olive oil?
With some olive oil.
Okay.
And a little bit of butter also. And then I took all the rest of my vegetables and poured my vegetables in there, steeped them off for about 5 minutes, and then I added some red wine and then also some fresh herbs.
So you just add like a half a cup of red wine or something?
Half a cup of red wine is fine.
And then how much butter do you put in?
3 tablespoons of butter.
Okay. Do you think it tastes different if you don't add the butter?
Yes, it does.
Oh, okay.
It does.
A little bit?
Yes. You get the sweetness from the butter.
Oh.
But then I let it cook for about 20 more minutes, and then we serve it over angel hair pasta with some Asiago and Romano cheese on top of it.
What are some of the other dishes that you have at Canvas at 1206?
We have a New York strip steak with Jim Beam mushroom sauce, garlic mashed potatoes, and sauteed green beans. We also have crab cakes. We have a canvas burger, an 8-ounce burger.
So you have things like burgers, you have steak, you know, traditional, continental. Do you also have like pastas or something like that?
Yes, we do a fettuccine. We change the menu every week, so it's like you're going to come in for a different special. I could have a different kind of pasta and different kind of steak, different kind of chicken dish.
So every week it's different.
Right. And then Friday we're going to have fish fries, we're going to have broiled fish, baked fish, and the bear
Any way
fish.
you want it.
Any way you want it.
Okay, we're going to let you normally serve it over angel hair pasta?
Angel hair pasta.
With or without chicken?
With or without chicken, yes.
Okay, we're going to let you plate up the dish.
Okay.
While we're waiting, and we're going to talk with Steve,
Okay.
who is the backup chef, let's call him.
He's my
Actually,
sous chef.
slash owner. Now, in addition to being a restaurant, it's an entertainment venue.
Yes.
That you've made, and that was your focus. You wanted to make a kind of a place that people just go for the evening.
Yeah, we kind of like the idea of bringing jazz back to Hurtle Avenue, and you know, the kind of atmosphere of being able to dine whilst listening to, you know, dinner jazz and kind of stuff that's not too intrusive.
Right.
There seems to be a lot of venues that have loud kind of rock music, and that's not really my liking. So, so we're making it kind of a little bit more of a upscale environment, but affordable as well.
What is your background in terms of music?
I'm a musician and a producer. I've had a couple of albums out and some kind of compilation albums. I've been in a few bands. And actually one of the things that we're going to be having is a studio that's going to be built in straight into the stage. So we'll be able to record artists who play on our stage.
Okay. Now, were you also a comedian? Because you have open mic night. I think you're pretty funny.
Yeah, thank you.
Like that fake British accent you're pulling on me
I
right
know,
now.
yeah, I know, really. I am from Buffalo, South Buffalo. I'm not a comedian.
I know, yeah. And you're really British.
But yeah, we do have we have open mic comedy on a Monday, so we have
Every Monday?
Every Monday, yep. It's
from
free.
what time to what time?
It's from 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock.
And if you're interested, if you're a wannabe comedian, how do you sign up?
Pretty much people turn up on the night and they can talk to Jamie or Kristen and just sign up, and then their name's pulled out of a hat, and then they get up on stage and they have pretty much 5 minutes to make people laugh or cry.
How has that night been going? You have some funny people?
Yeah, it's been really good. Yeah, it's been really good.
I was telling Steve that in honor of Anchorman 2, which is going to come out, you should have a jazz flute night.
Maybe we will, yeah.
You know, you'll have to let us know if you are.
know.
We'll preview that night.
Okay.
How's it going? You've been open for 5 months now. You're on Hurtle Avenue at 1206 Hurtle. What are the cross streets?
Lovering. We're near... where are we near? Lovering and Virgil.
Lovering. I thought you were just calling me Love. Lovering to you,
Lovering.
too.
And you.
Okay, so between Lovering and Virgil, 1206, and you're open how many days a week?
We're open from Monday to Saturday. We're closed on Sunday, but we will be opening for brunch in maybe May, something like that.
And are you open for lunch and dinner on the other days?
At the moment, we're open at 4 o'clock, 4 till 2, and we're serving dinner. But we'll be having a lunch menu soon when we open up our sunny patio.
Sunny patio. Second year in Buffalo?
Yeah. Okay. Snowy patio.
We have great summers. When we come back, we're going to also talk about more about the restaurant hours and where you're getting, how customers have been and what they've been saying, feedback.
Yeah.
Okay, this is it?
This is it. The only thing I got to do is finish, put some cheese on top.
Okay, I'm going to take a quick taste, and then we're going to take a break, as we always do. When we come back, Amelia is going to be telling you what to expect outside, some sun, but it is also chilly, and we have another warning out there. Delicious. Canvas 1206 is on Hurtle, and actually you're in the kitchen with us right now. And Chef Kevin, you're making a second helping, and you're kind of making hors d'oeuvres?
Hors d'oeuvres and also a chicken sandwich. Right here I'm making like a bruschetta, but it's with the ratatouille. And it's real easy. You just take your leftovers.
You put a little butter on the bread, toasted it up?
Toasted it up, a little bit of butter, and then I throw the ratatouille on there, a little bit, nice and hot, and then a little Parmesan Asiago cheese over the top of that.
And then the sandwich.
And in the sandwich, I'm just going to throw the slice of chicken breast in half that I already grilled off. Put the ratatouille on top of that.
And a little cheese on that.
And a lot of cheese on that. No, not no little cheese. We got to do a lot of cheese.
Owner Steve is here too. You guys have a cheese bar, a specialty cheese bar?
Yeah, imported cheeses. We have we generally have kind of 3 cheeses that we change every week.
Wow.
So you can choose from that, and we don't. It's not the kind of cubed cheese
Right.
that you're kind of used to. It's some real nice kind of imported cheeses.
You have to be a connoisseur of that. And also you have great hors d'oeuvres if somebody just wants to come
If someone
and
wants to
enjoy
come in
drinks.
for, yep, so just appetizers, and we have a lovely Swiss dip. Is it?
It's a spinach artichoke dip.
Spinach artichoke dip. Yeah, which
We
is
also
great for
have
sharing.
crab cakes,
Oh, good.
fresh mozzarella. We have.
You make the
also-
fresh
yeah,
mozzarella?
Yes, I do. I make the fresh
And
mozzarella there.
fondues too. We have a cheese fondue and a chocolate fondue.
Yes.
There's a lot to going on at Canvas at 1206. It's 1206 Hurdle between Loverling and Virgil. You're open 6 days a week, 5 days a week?
6
Days a week,
yeah.
not Sundays yet.
No.
Brunch is coming up. You open from 4
till 2 until
every
late.
night?
Yeah.
And then you have Monday night comedy, open mic.
Yep.
And then you have jazz all the other nights?
Friday and Saturday we have live jazz.
And if you're interested...
And soul on a Tuesday.
So I got lots of soul. Not any that I can share, though. I brought dessert, though. Here.
Oh, lovely.
Butterfinger eggs for all my friends.
Thank
Thank you very much.
So, Canvas at 1206, I hope you guys come back.
Thank you.
And kick with us again.
We will do that for
Thanks.
sure.
Thanks so much for joining us today. With that, I'm going to go back to Emma.